Hello, hello, hello. It's Dolly. Welcome to Friday. It's Mixed Media Frenzy with Krista, Kathy, Ronnie Sue, Scrappy Sisters, and Scrappy Kathy or Scrappy Happy Kathy. I can't remember. This is a sketch that we are going to scrap lift this Friday, March the 13th. These are the products that I am going to use to create my layout. Let's start out with the Tim Holtz Distressed inks and stains. So we have distressed paint in cracked pistachio, distressed stain in peacock feathers, and distressed stain in evergreen bough. And then I showed you some black metallic acrylic paint from Crafter's Smart and Vicki Boutin Mixed Media. Then I have some embellishments right there to the right, which I'm going to move to my left because I'm right-handed, and the first thing I'm going to do is do mixed media on this layout. So I want everything regarding the mixed media products and stencils to the right. All right, now that's the photograph that I'm going to scrap or document, which is of my little guy, and these are the stencils. The green one is from Kaiser Craft. That one with the little diagonal stripes is a Cartabella 6x6. And then the other 6x6 one is from Crafter's Workshop. And then the tall one is Tim Holtz. All right, I just want to make sure the placement of the photograph of my little guy with his haircut before he entered into 6th grade. And he was just thrilled because he was able to tell the barber exactly the cut he wanted, just verbally. He did not bring a photograph. All right, I'm going to start out with the distressed paint and cracked pistachio. All right, this is a dabber. I've had these in my collection of stash for many, many years. And what will happen is that sponge dauber will get hard. And if you just moisten it with some water, the paint will start flowing out. And so I am using the Tim Holtz Splatters stencil is what that one is called. And I will use it to use the splatter portion, and then I will use the ring portion as well. So I'm going to put that splatter using the cracked pistachio in 3 spots on this layout. And I will also use the circle elements as well. And I use the peacock feathers. Yes, that's the darker one. And initially I do 3 circles, and then later I come in and add a 4th one towards the right bottom corner of the photograph. And I'm just telling you that because I do edit it out. So while I'm ahead of myself, I want to remind you that I have the ladies that are participating in Mixed Media Frenzy. The links to their channel listed below. So just go find our little thumbnail and you will see the layouts that we create, scrap lifting, other mixed media sketches or layouts. Oh, I also add a 4th little splatter. I forgot about that as well, using the same color of cracked pistachio. Then this stencil here is from the Crafter's Workshop, and I don't know the name of it. Again, it's been in my stash for a long time. Now, I used evergreen bough here for this splatter. Actually, it's more like a drip, and it was a little bit too runny, even though it was a drip. I got out my paintbrush. And then I used my Kaiser Craft alphabet and number stencil. And this is where I use the Vicki Boutin modeling paste. And then I use the Dilution black marble paint and mix that together. Now I have this old clear type sticker which you can see is of electric guitars, and I thought this was kind of fitting for this boy layout. And then I didn't realize my camera stopped, and this is where I use the Vicki Boutin Iridescent Glaze and that striped stencil, which is from Carta Bella. And I just put it like a diamond shape, as you saw on the layout. And oh man, that added the perfect finished touch to this mixed media layout. Now, here are some of the embellishments that I'm going to use, and then I decided I needed some more black. So at the last minute, I decided to grab my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in black and add some more splatters in the upper right hand corner over to the lower left, and then I think I put a little bit in the lower right. We'll see here in a minute. And if you want big splatters, you can use a paintbrush. And I was on the fence how big I wanted my black splatter, so I stuck with using the nozzle. Right now, I put foam adhesive on the back of the photograph. I did double mat it with Daisy white cardstock and a black cardstock in my stash. Then I got out some enamel dots. I just wanted some more circle elements to this layout. And the enamel dots that are over here in the lower left-hand corner, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking it right now, but I wasn't sure what to do, so I moved to the upper right of my photograph, and right where I laid those enamel dots, I was happy, so I left it alone. I brought in this one more right there, and then that's perfect. Here, they were just too large, and then I saw I had these little tiny black stars, and I said, that's the perfect touch. I'm going to add some lines for journaling to remind myself to journal on this layout. And what else do I add? I can't remember, but it's pretty much complete. I appreciate you all. Get out your mixed media and refer to this video. Pause it because I left in all the steps for you. Oh, here I added additional arrow stickers from Vicki Boutin sticker collection. That's what I added right there. So the arrows and the plus sign. And my layout is complete. I am so happy how this turned out. Like I said, be sure to go check out the other ladies, and their links to their channels are listed below. Have a fabulous day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.